What's up, everybody? Your boy DJ's Gaming is here, and I'm back to talking about the FNF mod Baby Blue Brother, because I want to do that for entertainment, and also, I just woke up from my nap, so, yeah, I'm still very tired, but I'm gonna do this just for you guys, so, let's get into it. Starting off with the song Baby Bob, which is the song that I don't really like too much. Nor I think the song is like absolutely terrible, but the song is definitely the worst song in week 3 though. Well, probably couldn't call it the worst song, but it's at least the weakest song in week 3. I don't know. Like, the melodies are alright, but the references to Withered and Baby Blue just don't sound right. Like, at least the tone of it in the song. If it was in the tone that the song is in, then it would have sounded good. It would have sounded okay. But it doesn't sound that good, so yeah, sorry. I don't really have a lot to talk about for the song, so I'm gonna move on to the next. Now we have a song Just Like You. While the song is almost on the same level as Baby Bob, it's actually slightly better than Baby Bob, to be completely honest. Because it has some parts to the song that actually made me like it. It's like some elements of the part where, like, the boyfriend and the baby, and even Bob and Ron starts popping off together. I actually like that. But yeah, I think if I were to make a a tier list for the FNF mods, like songs and stuff like that, I'd probably place the song in high C tier, maybe high C tier, I don't know. Then we have the song Insignificance, and I will say, it is the best song in week 3, because the song is intense. Well, it's not just because of that, there's a lot more reasons. There are a lot more chill FNF songs I very much love and enjoy, but it got a lot of elements in the song where the baby and boyfriend starts popping off and stuff like that, and there's a lot more parts that just sounds really good. And then eventually the goblin appears and starts popping off, which I love very, very much, and I actually enjoy that part. I think it's one of the most parts that made me completely surprised, considering the fact that he got hit by a truck by girlfriend by the end of week 2. So, yeah. But then, like, the final, like, second of the song, boyfriend just turns into an alien for some weird reason. It's just for the mod's humor, I guess, but hey, at least we get to see all boyfriend, goblin, and the baby starts fighting together, so yeah. have Baby's Lullaby, which is the song that, one, is very adorable, and is a really upbeat song. I like it. It just starts off with like the goblin's dad going to the hospital. Well, mostly the goblin, because he got hit by like girlfriend's truck. Like I told you that, and maybe in the last song, but yeah. Besides all that, most people will probably say that the song is too repetitive. And me, yeah, I can agree with that, but it doesn't bother me too much, because I love the song. The song is really upbeat and is pretty cute, so I don't mind it that much. And I also love the fact that we get a flashback of the little baby's, like, bedroom, you know, from the beginning of the mod. It is pretty chill. I like it. And there is that one particular part, like near the end of the song. I really love that part. It is pretty catchy. I love it a lot. If I gotta rank the song, I'm gonna give it like a middle, like A tier. Not too much, but it is a really good song after all. Then we have the song Rebound, which I think the song is really freaking good. And it got the running goblin again though. And I really love the fact that he does the ha-ha sound that Boyfriend does in like many FNF songs. I really love that part. And the way the goblin and Boyfriend pops off and everything, it's like a chef's kiss. Or whatever. Chef kiss. Sorry, I'm messing up. I don't care that much. And also, I don't really like the fact that Boyfriend's vocals are pretty quiet in this song. It is not too quiet to where I can't hear him at all, but, yeah, in certain parts, I can barely hear him throughout the whole song, though. But again, it doesn't really bother me that much. It does bother me a little bit though, and I wish somebody could update the song so Boyfriend's vocals could be a bit louder and I could hear them more. So, yeah. But, besides that, it is a really good song. And I really love the pop-offs that the Goblin and Boyfriend does. I really love that part. And then nearly at the start of the song, there was a little pause right there. Like the instrumental, I was like, dang! Like, it is really freaking good. Like, I did not expect the instrumental to be kicking that hard, man. And also near the end, well, actually at the outro, it's like the same thing. But it's just gotten better and better and better, yo. Like, overall, I just love the song Rebound. And I hope somebody in the future would update the song so Boyfriend's vocals could be a bit louder. And they could pretty much upgrade the song. So, yeah. Then we finally get to a marathon song. The longest song in the entire freaking mod. Literally the best song in this whole entire mod. I'm telling you guys, I freaking love Four Eyes. Four Eyes is the type of song that I would listen to daily. That's just how good the song is. Many of you might disagree, but I don't care at all. I'm just worried about myself and everything. While I'm talking about how good the song is, I need to express on how I think the song is fantastic. So, the way the song starts off is that, the window watcher and boyfriend start singing and everything. And then when the song picks up, it is the best pop-off in the whole, like, pretty much in the whole fandom. It's just like, dang. And when boyfriend finally pops off, then the window watcher follows the same, like, thing. And then the pattern just gets faster and faster and faster. Then, eventually, boyfriend finally breaks out of the window. And then, the goblin is next. But the thing is, though, the goblin's vocals kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. But it's okay, though. I still like the goblin's part, no matter what. And, boyfriend's vocals are sounding pretty good. Not the best I've heard, but it's alright though. And when the song builds up, like, probably in mid-section, is like this particular section that sounds really, really good. And like, the pattern kept going and going, and it got better over time. But then we get to the key change, which I really, really love. Kinda sucks that it's the smallest part of the song, but I mean, hey though, it's alright. This part still sounds good overall. I'm not too mad about that. But then we get to the baby section, which is probably my second most favorite part in the whole song. And we get to the build-up, and we get to the spammy part, which I really love in that part of the song. And then it kept going and going, and then after a while it kind of felt repetitive. But I mean, hey, can't blame them. But I mean, I even played it myself, like, maybe 2 years ago. And then, when I only play the mod, I only play Four Eyes. That's just how much I love the song and everything. And then, when the spammy part is over, we get to the part that I really, really, really love. And then, oh man. And then we get to the Baby Blue reference, which is the smallest part of the section. And then, yeah, not that big of a deal. And then, when we get to the Window Watchers part, then it is pretty much a final battle. Man, I'm telling you. I think is one of my most favorite parts in the entire song, period. That is just how much I love the song and everything. And I just love, like, you know, pretty much the back and forth with the Window Watcher and Boyfriend. And I especially love that section where, like, there's a build-up and stuff like that, but it does keep going after a while. And like I said before, it does feel really, really repetitive. That it feels like that part lasts for about a minute. But, hey, it doesn't really matter that much because we get to the final section. And then, when we get to that section, that part just sounds heavenly. Like, I don't know. I think I'm using the words wrong, but I don't really care that much. But like I was saying, that part just sounds beautiful. The last part is just something about, like, the boyfriend's, like, singing. It's just, man. It just sounds so heavenly. Like, his voice is, like, angelic. Especially with the instrumental. That just sounds really emotional in every kind of way. And it just sounds perfect with a beat and everything. And then when the screen fades to white, then the Window Watcher is finally defeated. Which is shattering everywhere, like all over the place. But bad news is that the baby dies, or the boyfriend gets horribly injured. And I don't know what happened with the goblin. I'm assuming that he got injured as well. But I don't know about his dad, though. Maybe his dad passed away or something? I don't know. But the backstory is weird, but I love the songs. Okay guys, I just woke up from my nap, and as of editing from yesterday, when I was editing Four Eyes into the video, I completely forgot about the song Myth and Kitty, since these songs are really repetitive, and one of them is really freaking short. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about the song. Considering the fact that the song is extremely repetitive, but with one new pattern in like 30 seconds of the song, when the same pattern from the beginning just kept repeating over and over and over again all the way to the end. It's like, it's literally the main melody just playing over and over. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I guess, like, the people that worked on this song just need to, like, update the song to where it's less repetitive, because, yeah, it's, like, sometimes it can get very annoying just being repetitive like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's hard to come up with a new melody for each part, but I mean, come on. And I guess I don't know what this song is all about. Maybe it's the lore of, like, the baby is actually alive and he wasn't dead from the Four Eyes song. Like, I have no idea. But, yeah, that's all I had to talk about this song. Like, I'm sorry. I can't really come up with any more. And we got Kitty, which, is a pretty catchy song, but it's on the same level as Myth. Well, almost the same level. It's less repetitive like Myth, but, it actually has some parts that I really, really love. A lot. But the instrumental stays pretty much the same. The whole entire song. I wish, like, the song would have been, like, extended or something for probably about, like, 2.5 minutes. Nothing crazy. And, the melodies switch, you know, the instrumentals and the patterns of the notes. Because, like I said before on Myth, the whole entire song is just repetitive, but with, like, maybe 2 patterns that are different, and stuff like that. That is what I want with the song too. It's just like, make it less repetitive, please. That's all I'm asking. Anyways, I'm gonna cue my favorite part of the song. Okay, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this ranking, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want more FNF rankings like these, and, if you want more, then go to the comments below and suggest on what FNF rankings, on what FNF mod should I do next. So yeah, I'm gonna show the rankings now.